On YouTube?
Correct.
Wow, we are live on YouTube, Mike. Mike is here.
Very exciting.
Taped the show this early in a long time. Mike hasn't been here 3 days in a long time.
This is the closest I'll ever feel to like an on-call surgeon or something. Like
You never know.
It was my duty to come in today.
John McCain was a prisoner of war for 6 years.
Yes.
He had the opportunity to leave because his father was in the military. He was. They said you could leave. He refused. They broke his arms. Trump made fun of him.
Right.
6 years he was tortured, beaten every single day. He couldn't comb his own hair. Tim in Canton lasted 2.5 hours.
That's right, yes.
And I mean, he was the favorite to the point that there were no odds.
There wasn't it. Well, a second person finish with Tim was the discussion.
Yeah, and Tim's going to torture everybody. And it was, to me, first of all, congratulations to the other Tim Ridgolds, who he's here. He won. And the pizza guy there.
McFussDaddy.
What's his name?
McFussDaddy.
Bit of a drip, but a nice guy. I was at the thing as you were last night.
Yes.
He looked sick. And the word around there was that he was not going to make it, like even a half hour. All the people, the owners of Shoppers Cafe, great guys. I spoke to them for a while afterwards.
Yeah.
Thanks to them for hosting us. They were like, this guy's got no chance. No chance.
He was quiet, but he conserved his energy.
I couldn't believe how laid back Tim was. Like, I was like, this guy is just going to destroy them. And
Right.
he was... So 2.5 hours, and I was still up, Mike, at like 10 o'clock.
I saw, yes.
And so I put on randomly at that point, and Tim he just stopped.
He said, he whispered to his dad, fuck this. And then he climbed over McFussDaddy, opened up the car door.
I will not be participating in that name, so we're clear. I need another name.
That's his name.
We're just not going to do the show anymore.
McFussDaddy.
I will end the show
What do you want?
permanently. If we
Okay. Go by Jacob.
Yeah.
Why would that be your name, out of curiosity?
Why would your name be McFussDaddy?
Can you speak in the mic? We have microphones,
Yes,
right?
we have microphones.
Okay, go ahead.
That's just a nickname I got in high school, and it's stuck for a long time.
What does it mean?
I used to be pretty fat, so they call me McFussDaddy, like McDonald's. I was eating a lot.
I don't see the correlation.
It's a play on his last name, I think.
What's your last name? Oh, you want to say your last name?
It's Fussell.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's Mick. That's quite an elaborate nickname.
I like it.
Oh, fine, McGear, Papa guy.
Ooh. Now we're cooking. I could use a good nickname.
Yeah, rape apologist isn't really something to put on there.
Well, it's taking off, but I don't care for it.
It's a brand. It's a brand. So McFussDaddy or Tim, whoever wants to, you guys were back there with. So give us a little behind the scenes. So we're there last night. We see these guys go into the car. Tim Ridgolds is a pretty laid back guy.
Yeah.
McFussDaddy seems like a pretty laid back guy.
Very
He's the
laid
guy
back.
who
Nice guy.
he's the guy who screwed us on the pizza deal.
I don't know that he's the one that screwed you.
Whatever, fine. So he gets in the. Oh, he gave me a lifetime gift card last night.
There you go. That's something.
Next time I'm in Macon, Georgia. What's the name of the place? McFussDaddy?
Johnny's Pizza and Subs.
How many locations are there?
So there's 2 right now, more to come, so it's about it all.
I feel like I'm a shark right now. What was your? How did you get the sense that Tim was going to do this? Did you get this? Was there nothing?
No, he seemed like he was in it for the long haul.
He seemed arrogant about it. Like
Yes.
he's talking about big announcements that he had. And
Right. So then about 10 o'clock, I just turn on. He's just out. He said he had a leg spasm or
The
something.
props were tell as far as like poker players would go. All that extra shit. The props were a tell. I knew pizza guy from Georgia was definitely in it for the long haul, but I didn't have confidence in Tim
For 2.5 hours though.
Yeah,
You didn't think he was? You thought it last longer than that.
more than 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
way more than the time. I was surprised by the attitude.
Yes, I'll go. That's my takeaway.
I couldn't believe it.
Oh, it was great. So I love. There's nothing I like better than when somebody reveals their true colors. It was worth the whole thing. First of all, I'm gonna make this very clear.
Yeah.
So I try not to respond to critics that much on Twitter anymore. What happened last night was a masterpiece. You three gentlemen should be proud of yourselves. I am dead serious.
Attaboy. Good job,
That is
everyone.
Mike called Apocalypse Now. It's one of the great pieces of independent film ever made. They will study it. Not now. Like everything else, it always takes 50 years.
Right.
There will be classes. We'll all be long gone studying this for centuries.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna go back and watch the whole thing. We will at some point have probably a 1-year anniversary just viewing in a movie theater of the entire 12-hour
Really?
thing.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
I think the trailer has to be Justin pulling up to the first stranger and saying, "Would you like to get in my car?"
Yes. Well, we don't
That's
wanna-
a good. That's
it's a
grab.
horror
That grabs
movie. Yeah,
people.
it's true. So Tim is out. So Tim is out at like 10 o'clock. And what I found astonishing. First of all, I'll go back to go forward. The car pulled off at 7:30 at Shoppers Cafe.
Yes.
No gas, right, Justin?
I had some gas.
Okay, the guy owner said they looked like the tank was low. But I watched Tim and Canton, who's just a maniac fan of the show. Tim Ridgolds, big fan of the show, but kind of an oddball. Clearly is obviously there was some car accident. Something happened to him. In
A
the
fun
brain.
guy.
Yeah, but something's mentally not quite right. But I love him, great guy. And McFussDaddy.
That's right.
Who is so worried that I'm mad at him about a pizza deal that he came all the way here to drive around for 12 hours. I watch it, the car, and Justin driving it. I said, this is literally this is why I left EEI. I couldn't be happier.
A man in McFussDaddy's position can't have you upset with him.
No, the making. No,
know what I mean?
I swing a big dick in the making pizza
Right,
scene.
exactly.
For sure. One call the Portnoy. That's a 2-star, 2 out of 10 review.
That's right.
So so they take off, and then I talk for a little bit to the owners. I leave. Mike's gone. Mike bailed out of there in like 2 seconds. Mike big timed everybody. That was the
I
takeaway.
certainly did not. I had to leave it. Like I had to leave at 6:30. I left at 6:40. I gave you 10 extra minutes.
Be a man guy with to shake your hand. You even shake his hand.
I know.
Didn't even
People
shake his
criticize me for that on Twitter, which I don't think was fair.
Seems like an unfair shot. So Tim, Tim and Candy, was a great guy, like a really good guy. Like in his
Or so we thought.
right, his life has been doing prank phone calls.
His public persona was a
dropped
nice
the
guy.
character. I don't know if he thought the phone wasn't on or what. But all of a sudden, it was like I was like, I'm kind of scared of this guy. Like, is he gonna shoot? Is he gonna shoot Justin? Is he gonna beat the shit out of him? He was literally like, all right, Justin, you cut the fucking shit.
Yeah.
I'm out. Drive me my fucking car.
Justin,
Oh,
I'm
good.
no longer a
Oh, 1 second.
contestant. Drive me to my car right now.
Do we have the sound, Justin? Or?
I do.
Oh, good. All right.
2.5 hours. Oh my goodness.
I did not see that coming.
What happened?
I got a wicked leg cramp.
Come to
I
Giselle's.
started spasming and I thought I can't fucking make it. I can't make it.
I could have worked it out. I got really warm hips too. To be fair.
All fun and games so
Get back
far.
in.
For what? For your phone? This is so disappointed. A lot of people
Do you have the part I want?
disappointed.
Where is it?
It's coming.
I'm just
You must have loved that yesterday, Jerry.
Oh my God, it was great.
I have to get back in.
For what? For your phone?
Yeah, fuck you. You're driving me to my car. Where do you want to sit? Right here. You're driving me to my car.
So, all right. So
He's
this
kind of
goes-
laughing so far.
This goes on for like 10 minutes or whatever.
More than that.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, or it's like, yeah, fuck you. Basically, like, you're driving my fucking car. And look, I think it was PGA Minihane, one of the great Twitter accounts. I retweeted him this morning.
Yes.
I laid out the rules. Like, if you're out, like, and I said that I even relented a little bit. I was like, I'll call him an Uber or whatever, but you're not driving him back to his car.
Right, and that's
He
what
broke the rule. He left. He bailed out. He wanted to enter the competition. Yeah, and by the way, it seemed like 10 or 15 minutes later, he had kind of calmed down. He was.
It seemed like he just came to a realization where he was like, "Oh, I'm an asshole."
I think he was embarrassed that it only took he was out after 2.5 hours. I think he was upset. I think he was disappointed as he should be. He knew his family would be disappointed. So he just called it a day. I mean,
I
that's
was
all.
wondering if like he shit his pants or something because he so badly wants to get out of there that there must be some emergency or
He
something.
blamed it on a leg cramp. So when he first opened the door, he goes, "Fuck this," and he opens the door.
I heard
we
that,
thought
yeah.
he was joking. He was just kind of like hanging.
I thought he
out
was
and, like,
peeing
putting
or
his
something. I
legs
didn't
out
know
the
what was
door
going on. Yeah.
While grabbing on, but then he like kind of like gave it a thought for a second and just jumped out and blamed it on a not a leg cramp, a leg spasm.
That's what he said. Yeah, and then he's out, and that was it. That was it. Like it was so bizarre.
I don't know if you can go right to the part, Justin, when he starts giving you like real shit.
Oh, yeah, get to that.
And he's like, "Don't raise your voice at me."
And he
Driving me
was, he
to
was
my car.
channeling like his inner Goodfellas. He was,
Well, I was wondering
intimidating.
about him like with his,
I don't know.
his kids. I must be like, terrified of this guy.
Your
Right.
phone. That's not
I was getting flashbacks.
well, like right here, he goes phone.
yeah.
I'm like,
Did you
Yeah,
give it
like
to him or no?
now there's like real.
Well, I mean, at that point, it is his phone. Like he gets it back, he's out.
course.
Right? Yeah.
Fucking pissed.
oh my
He
goodness.
was fucking pissed.
Tim, what were you just it wasn't worth it?
Oh, I told you, I
This is shocking.
get to know your limits.
Tim, I can give you directions. I lose my job if I drive you.
No, that's not true. Let's go.
What do you mean that's not good? Tim, I can't.
Justin.
Tim,
So I'm watching
I
that.
can give you
I'm
the-
watching. I'm actually uncomfortable. I'm love. That's what I
You're
was like,
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I tweeted out, this is mesmerizing. At this point, I was like, this is actually great, uncomfortable viewing. Because, like, Tim was like, fuck you.
And I was happy for Justin because I could feel him about to crack. Like, do I drive this guy? Like, he's getting
Yeah, where were
intimidated.
you? Do you ever consider driving him or no?
I would not have. No,
that's
I
good.
would have
Another
if you could have shot me.
Look,
I'm
Tim's
not
a
driving
great.
him.
Tim's a great guy.
He's a great.
He
He's
was
a great.
he was wrong. He was,
Anyone
he's,
else?
He's one of the great. I will say this. He was the greatest Minifan. He may be again. But if we ever bring that Hall of Fame back, and never forget the craziest moment in Minifan history is when Kevin from Bristol sent me a message asking.
I wanted to be up there with those
Yeah, he wanted to be
guys.
up there with Steve and Tim. That was the craziest moment ever in the history of the show. And I've had people hire, convicted rapists to say they're going to rape my kids.
Sure.
But if we bring back the Hall of Fame, Tim will get in one day, but he can't. He needs to be, I think, 2 years removed from the ballot.
This tarnishes it a little.
Don't send me a letter, Tim. Don't send me a letter. But and I love Tim. He's a great guy. But
Yeah.
but I think you get up. He's a competitor. I think he snapped. I think it broke him.
Yeah, Tim in Canton is a great guy, but Tim, whatever his last name is
Yo,
not
Wow,
quite as
we got-
jolly.
I mean, did you think he was gonna hit you?
No, but anyone else, I would have told them to suck my dick, and I would have driven away.
When he said, "Don't raise your voice to me," that's when I was
I
like,
kind of thought you were gonna tell him to get the fuck out of the car.
Well, I thought it was a joke at first. I
Yeah.
thought it was like he was playing a joke, and then I eventually realized he wasn't, and I was just kind of like, Tim.
I think everyone's wondering, what did McFussDaddy think while this was going on?
I was shocked. I thought Tim was definitely going to be there towards the very end, and I was kind of sad too. But then I was happy because we only had 2 people back there.
Well, not for long though,
No,
right?
it was a roller coaster of in like 30 minutes.
So
I think that was on the cover of the Post this morning. McFussDaddy, shocked.
but happy. It's a whole roller coaster with McFussDaddy. McFussDaddy might be on the show all the time. I kind of like him. I can't help it.
Hey, he's
I
a
don't-
very nice guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Makes a good pizza.
Yes.
So you then bring in Travis. What's his name?
No.
Dana.
Dana.
Diesel.
yeah.
Diesel.
Oh, the boys are getting hyped up now,
Christ.
thinking about their boy.
Diesel.
So how long was he in the car for, Justin?
What, longer than
God,
fucking
he was
Tim from
good, like-
Canton was, dude.
I woke up and I saw Dana for a little bit, and I was like, I went to bed thinking, this guy cannot be in the fucking studio tomorrow. I can't deal.
Oh, he was never.
There was a lot of debate about that in the chat. Will Kirk be angry about
Not
this?
angry, no.
Yeah.
But I was like, I can't. That's too much. You know me. I can't handle it.
Right.
If you go back and watch one part
Speaking of
of
microphones,
this thing, if you go back and watch one part of this shit, please watch that dude break down everything. Dana shots or Diezel or Dana D, the
mayor of Waltham.
dancer Dana. Just please rewatch that part.
I will. I certainly will. Go ahead, Justin.
No, he was in there. He was in there for a good 4 hours, I think.
And it was energy the whole time?
Well,
Oh, no, he
not quite
crashed?
at the end.
Oh, no, what happened? Did you watch the whole thing, Mike?
I checked in and out. Actually, I didn't see a lot of Tim from Canton just because I was out at that time.
Okay,
but then
yeah.
I stayed up a lot later than I care to admit.
I peed at one point in the middle, and I saw Dana, and he was like screaming and jumping, and I was like, "What the? How did you? I thought, did you almost at one point land a prostitute at Dunkin' Donuts?
I think so.
She might have been. I think
No.
She might have been Lori.
Yeah.
Talking about Lori? Yeah, we pulled up to Dunkin' Donuts because I saw you in the
You just
chat.
can't land a stripper or a prostitute anywhere. It doesn't matter.
Justin's
I wish-
the only
I
guy
wish that were-
that can't. That prostitutes are turning down.
Even they're like, no, I don't think so.
Well,
Although when
so-
3 guys roll up and they're like, hey, you want to come in my car for 9 hours?
And I don't know if you
Sure.
saw the car, but
Yes, it seems like it almost seemed like she was willing to do it though.
so we see in the chat you say find a third person at Dunkin' Donuts because it's ridiculous to have 2 people back there.
Yeah, no,
It's just,
at that point you almost
silly.
especially 2.5 hours in.
yeah, it's
If it
just
had
like
been at like 4 a.m., then you say, well,
what
now
can
it's
you
a.
do? So
What should have happened maybe was what you did at the end was essentially you should have just gone back there.
probably
In retrospect, for next time.
next time.
Yeah, we'll do it next
Next
time.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Next week. Yeah, tonight. Go ahead.
So we pull up to Lori and I'm like, hey, like we're doing a live stream. You can win a chance. I just like throw out a bunch of buzzwords. You can win tickets to the Kirk Minihane show.
Sure.
And
This
she's,
was a serious negotiation.
Every prostitute's dream. Yeah.
and she's interested. She's like, well, what is this? What is this? You just got to get in the back, stay until 7:30. You can win tickets to the Kirk Minihane show. It's a podcast. It's great. Blah blah blah.
Thank you.
And she seemed like
I was watching. She seemed like she was open to it.
She was like, but then she was like, "Ooh, you gotta like offer me something a little bit more than that."
I said I threw $100 in there. So let's fundraise.
Oh, I didn't see
there
that.
was some
Fuck.
guy. We were over $1,000.
Oh fuck, I didn't see that.
It's all right. Yeah, you got to pay attention to that next. Again, this is just how it's like doing the Wilbur for the first time. You live and learn. It's no big deal. Meanwhile, Cullinane not even tweeting anything during the whole thing. Total zero.
A lot of people in the chat I saw asking who has a wedding rehearsal for a wedding on Saturday or Wednesday night.
Very shaky.
Yeah.
Very shaky. Very shaky. So tell me a little bit. Tim, go ahead.
Diezel joined us all the way to Attleboro.
You guys went to Attleboro last night?
Foxborough Stadium. We drove by Gillette Place.
You were in Rhode Island last night, basically?
So Diezel cracks open his backpack and he takes a hit off a dab pen.
Okay.
And about 4 minutes later, I think he started having a little panic attack or a moment of clarity. And he goes, I need to go home. And he's like, where are we?
Did you let him out or did you bring him home?
Probably like 50 minutes from fucking Waltham. You should be all set, D. And, that's when Diezel started to go the other direction and fall off the train.
He didn't quit yet. So I drove back, and then when I got to Waltham, he quit.
So you dropped him off there. What time was that?
God, what time was that?
Why'd you go to Attleboro?
Just to see how far I could take.
That's a good question.
What do you think,
To see how far
McFussDaddy?
we could take it.
To see how far I could take him.
Did you enjoy your tour, McFussDaddy, of the...
Yeah, I loved it. It was a little dark in Attleboro, and there was
In the middle of the night, yeah?
Yeah, I mean Gillette Stadium was nice.
Attleboro was particularly dark at that hour.
Attleboro's dark at night. Macon, Georgia, the middle of it's like that place in Alaska. It's light all day long.
That's right. That's right.
We'll talk about Tommy John, which I was definitely wearing this morning running. Today's gonna be brutal. 5 or 7 degrees cooler. I almost want to put these guys in the car and put up the windows today and see how long they last.
How do you feel, boys?
These guys, by the way, have won tickets, live tickets, free tickets to the next 2 shows. They're the final 2. They get 2 tickets each for the next 2 shows.
And do they come back for their own day in the
they
seat?
can come back. Yeah, that's fine. Wear your Tommy John though right now. TommyJohn.com/Kirk right now. You get 20% off your first order. 20. 20% off at TommyJohn.com/Kirk. The most comfortable underwear you'll ever wear and the coolest underwear. It's gonna be 105 degrees in Massachusetts today with the real feel temp. Get your Tommy John. At least get some relief for that. Go to Tommy John right now. TommyJohn.com/Kirk. TommyJohn.com/Kirk. 20% off right now. What kind of mind games are you playing, Justin? I saw lightsabers. I saw a horn. Did these guys fall asleep at all?
Yes, they tried to fall asleep a couple times. They might have fell asleep for a good maybe 20 seconds. I had a squirt gun.
I saw a squirt gun. I saw a horn of some kind.
I had a bike horn.
Yeah,
Like
I saw that.
Clown horn.
Yeah.
To keep them up.
Did you fight? Were you fatigued at all? Did you feel like you were going to sleep or not?
There was one point when we were reading the description of the Clifford movie for an hour straight.
Clifford, the movie just came out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We how many times do you think I had you guys read that?
Over 50.
Over
combined.
50 times? Okay.
Over 50 times each. And I was rough, but then I took a 5-hour energy shot.
Good. So what compelled you to go to Attleboro?
I just wanted to see how far I could take Dana.
I was doing some math early on and saying you guys could drive to like New York and back or something
people
like
were saying
that.
12
12
hours,
hours, very easily. Yeah.
Atlantic City and back.
Yeah, but you never know with traffic. You can get, and at that point, once it's over, at 7:30, they're out of the car. So you want them to be here. I would think.
Right.
And you guys stopped for some breakfast?
Yeah, we took the boys to McDonald's.
Okay, good.
On Justin.
Yeah,
Thank you, Justin.
Well, that's very nice, Justin.
If I could go back to Dana for a moment.
Sure.
I believe he seemed a little intoxicated.
He seemed like he was. Where was he coming from, Justin?
He was right across. He was at a dive bar, literally across the street from Shoppers.
Oh, okay. So you were back at Shoppers at that point.
We figured we'll go find. Hopefully, a Minifan's still there that
One
knows what
day-
the fuck we're talking about.
You want to have someone look at you the way he was looking at his plate of barbecue chicken tendies.
He's very excited.
You will feel the love.
I guess it's good overall that woman did not wind up in the car, I suppose.
Probably, yeah. Well,
Yes.
it could have been fun for the boys. Who knows?
That's true. Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
true. Well, I mean, the woman at Shoppers Cafe. What's his face?
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
that's true.
That probably
yeah.
wouldn't
See,
have been
I would have expected 2.5 hours out of her.
if you had said to me, I would have said that McFussDaddy would have been, because you're allergic to beans, is that right?
Some beans, but not the ones they had in that chili. But
Okay.
my stomach was not feeling great.
Did you do a poopy at all last night or no?
No,
No,
not
okay.
at all.
Do you urinate?
No, not in the car.
12 hours? You didn't go pee?
No one pooped or peed.
Nobody did.
What?
Unbelievable.
How is that possible?
Hydrate.
I don't know why it's making me laugh so much, but I've never heard on a podcast someone ask, "Are you allergic to beans?" And the guy replies, "Some beans."
Well, yeah, how does that work, McFussDaddy? What beans are you allergic to?
Lima beans.
Okay. Those not in the chili. Yeah. The owners of Shop were like, yeah, like he looked a little sickly when you were getting in the car. I was like, this guy has no chance. So he said to me 2.5 hours. I would have said, well, all right, McFussDaddy's out.
Right. Of course.
It would have been Tim versus, but and Tim are, they're nice guys, but they're you two guys in the car. There's no drama there.
Right.
And I told everyone. I told Dave. Dave's like, oh, we have 8 guys lined up. Remember all those guys kept calling with the same name?
You're so right.
Not a single Matthew in the car.
Matt, yeah. And I was like, that's not
Yep.
going to, when push comes to shove, they're going to be sitting in the fucking pigsty for 12 hours. I think it's incredible we got 3 people, honestly.
Right. If I could go back to Dana for a moment.
Yeah, sure.
It may not surprise you to know I've blacked out a time or two in my day.
Sure.
But I've always woken up in my bed, and all I could think of all night was this guy coming to and being like, where the fuck am I?
Boy, a lawyer.
Realizing, that's the other thing is I was thinking of right now he might be, tying his
shaving.
tie.
Well, apparently when I went to go get gas, he kind of came to, and I was getting gas, and he goes, do you guys trust this man?
Is that on video or no? Must be, right?
Yes. And then he said, he's like, I'm sending my location to my friend. Right. So I think he sobered up enough
sense.
to be
I would
like,
hope he would do that.
What am I doing right now?
Yeah, suddenly he was a reasonable man.
Was there any other, after that, was there any possibilities of another third or no?
No. I drove around trying to look for someone.
It was so late on a Thursday morning too,
yeah.
I guess so. I guess that's true. Yeah. So what else stood out for you, Justin?
Well, my phone overheated at one point because I rolled up
saw
the windows.
That, yeah. And you
just
cracked your iPad?
Yeah, I cracked my iPad right at the end because I told McFussDaddy to hold it, and then I went to move up front. I couldn't, and then he placed it
I
right
saw
under
you
my
struggle
tailbone.
to get to the front of the. That was definitely McFussDaddy's fault.
Yes, of course.
You can't go from the back seat to the front seat of a car.
Okay, I normally I can when I'm climbing over mountains of shit.
Well, whose fault is that?
My fault.
Okay. So when did you? How much time was left when you decided to go sit in the back seat?
45 minutes.
45 minutes. Okay. What kind of music did you torch them with music at all? Or
Oh yeah, I was blasting some like Attila, which is heavy stuff.
yeah.
At the end there, I did a Day to Remember. I just did a whole concert for them.
Okay.
Quite a show the boys had.
Oh, at one point, I played that. I cry sometimes when I lie.
Justin had all these really awesome games. He had all these really thought out, like really well played
Trivia
games,
and
they were
stuff, I
really
saw.
fun.
Yeah.
So I played a game, and it was called "I'm Gonna Piss in a Bottle," sitting next to
So you did piss.
Georgia dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
McFussDaddy.
piss in a bottle while this numbnuts is fucking singing.
Right.
And I'm gonna stick it somewhere in his car. Now I pissed basically all over my shorts, and he watched it happen.
Oh, no.
However, so you have piss on your seat, and you do have a hot. It's gonna get hotter too. You have a hot bottle of fucking piss somewhere in your car. So your stupid fucking find the talisman and get 30 minutes outside the car game. That talisman didn't exist. You know what does exist? That fucking hot bottle of my piss. That's in your car.
Yeah, I don't know if you caught. Justin played some wacky pranks.
So you did piss. There was urine then.
I pissed in a bottle and stuck in his. He had to watch.
He'll
friends.
never find it in there.
Just warm,
It's gone.
warm piss.
Sitting in that car.
It's Gatorade. It's a wide mouth.
That's true. It's good for that. Are you gonna clean the car today?
Me?
No, not you, Justin. I'm pretty sure you won't.
So my grandmother's up from Connecticut today. So
Yeah.
I have to go spend some time with her and get.
Oh,
dinner
how
with her.
great that if she was in the car with those guys.
Oh, she's gonna see. She's gonna see my car.
Well, you
Have her clean it out.
Clean it right now. What are you talking about?
I have to go pick her up from the.
It'll take you 10 minutes to clean that car.
Oh, I guess.
You can't take shit out of the car?
No, I can take most of the shit out. I can't deep clean
You should
it.
take that piss bottle out of the car before
Is your grandmother going to be in the car?
Yeah.
Gam, you got any guy where I can toss this bottle of piss?
I'll put you a treasure map.
God. What else, Justin?
It was just a time. It was just.
You look a little worn down.
I'm very.
Understand. But
Yeah.
I'm tired.
McFussDaddy looks kind of awake.
I'm a tired boy.
I'm surprised at how awake I am, but I've got.
We all are McFussDaddy.
I've got like 5 hours worth of flying to do later.
What time's your flight?
I think first one's at 4.
Today. So you flew in yesterday, you're flying out today.
Yeah, and then I'm connecting through Philadelphia.
Okay.
Today. It's-
Okay, we don't need the specifics of the details of the connecting. It's not that. I mean, you're flying from here to Atlanta? You're flying from here to Atlanta?
No. So I'm going from here to Philly.
Right.
As he told you.
Then to where, though?
Then to Atlanta. Yeah.
That's what I just said.
Sorry.
Well, no, you were wrong.
Well, you make it sound like it's remarkable that you would stop in Pennsylvania on the way to Atlanta. Like, where it'd be a little tip McFussDaddy. Like, if you were stopping in Houston or something, or somewhere like north, forget it.
Circuitous. Yeah.
It's always that way with McFussDaddy. What was the low moment for you, Justin?
Loma was when Tim got out.
No, you should.
I said, like, fuck. Like, this is going to, I mean, it was terrible to begin with. But it was just like, with two people, I mean, they're going to become best friends back there.
McFussDaddy, was the filth overwhelming, or you just not care? Or?
No, it was definitely overwhelming. Luckily, Tim and Canton brought a trash bag, so we were putting some of the stuff in there on the slide, and then the trash bag became just a bigger issue because somebody had to sit on it and it was hot as shit.
Was there a smell at all? That was a big topic of discussion.
The smell came, after about a couple hours when the heat was just blaring.
Well, that was from us.
So that was mostly you guys. Yeah,
Dana
body.
left this mangled chicken finger bag with like sticky barbecue sauce all over it. So it was like this little bomb for me and McFussDaddy that we'd like bump into every couple hours.
How are you
It smelled sour and it was there.
How are you at the window?
You didn't know where it was.
With the window,
but you felt it.
Justin, how was the window distributed? Let them go window down a lot, not down a lot?
It depends. It depends. Like, I mean, I think for the heat at one point, we were up to like, 15 minutes and then my phone overheated?
That was the worst part by far.
When your phone overheated?
That was fucked.
Well, it was just because I had the windows up and just heat
so
blast.
hot.
Did you guys
The
do
heat
a full
going.
hour of heat at some
I
point?
wanted to, but my phone overheated.
Oh, you weren't able to.
I couldn't.
It seems dangerous, but okay.
That was fucked up.
It's a little straight. It kind of made it clear I don't want anybody to die.
No one died. No one died.
They
You're
didn't.
right.
Look
You're
at
right.
them.
As far as we know, no one's
they're
going to
all
die.
here. Yeah.
Oh, well,
What's that?
I haven't talked to Dana.
Oh, that's right. We Dana, I don't think Dana's.
He didn't die on your
I'll
watch.
go over here from Dana again. Well, who knows with the Minifans? I'm sure he'll be back in some form.
He sang a few good tunes.
Let me ask you something, Mike, before we get back to the show. Tell me if you think this is a weird tweet.
Please.
I think it's, Don Orsillo.
Okay.
It's a picture of him, two pictures of him as a young guy and as an old man with Vin Scully. From intern to MLB colleague, I was treated the same. In this small fraternity, there's not one of us whom he has not touched personally. In my darkest hour, there was a very familiar voice telling me, go to San Diego. They will love you there too.
He looks behind him. Oh, God. It's Vin Scully.
It just seems very strange. Vin Scully might be the a sneaky top 5 all time people topping themselves on Twitter.
I don't get it either because, as I was saying, you're kind of a nerd if you know every broadcaster and stuff like that. That's not a mainstream thing,
right,
to know a lot about the broadcasting business.
Right.
So these people that are pretending to be huge Vin Scully fans are lying.
They saw him on TV once or twice.
Did you read? I saw you retweet the Julie DeCaro guy.
I read some of it.
Did you read the blog?
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was from 5 years ago.
Very strange. Very strange.
It's great.
The kid knew it. It's just so weird. But Orsillo's darkest hour is when he lost that Red Sox job.
Yeah.
And Vin Scully was go to San Diego. And meanwhile,
you are the wind beneath my wings.
that's your sage advice is there's a job opening, go take it.
Yeah.
It's just very strange.
Well, it's the ghost of Vin Scully, even though he was still alive.
You must have loved Jerry dumping all over Craig yesterday, though.
I enjoyed it.
That was good.
I enjoyed it.
That was a good time.
I sympathized with him.
Stupid moron. Actually, for the first time, I was telling some of the guys last night at dinner. For the first time since we stopped doing the show together, that felt like the most an old show segment.
Exactly what Craig said. As always, you two are in lockstep.
Oh, good. Yeah, it felt like that because we had the topic.
Yeah.
It wasn't, the old days.
And a few topics, too. You talked about Vin Scully, you goofed on him, Tom Brady, argued.
Yeah. And I mean, I'll stand by the Brady take all day. I mean, it's absurd. I don't understand it. But
yeah, I don't care either way.
Neither do I.
And I think I stand by. Maybe I'm biased, but I think if the same thing happened to Peyton Manning, I don't think I'd give a shit either.
Right.
But it is something that the media would care about if it were the other way around.
It's just weird. Now it's gone. I agree. I don't. But it's funny that nobody cares, and then people make excuses. But whatever. I truly don't. I care way more about what happened last night in that car.
Sure.
It's more important historically.
Much
honestly,
more,
way more important. I do wonder what the critics will say years from now about this night.
Really? You think they'll have a different take than they do now? Will Tim be looked at as a hero?
Does this hurt Tim's legacy?
I think it
does
certainly
he get past it or no?
I don't think it does.
The bailing on 2.5 hours or the real look.
I'm not saying destroys it. I'm saying it tarnishes it a little bit. That's always going to be in your mind.
The bailing or the real.
The bailing.
The man himself, the man behind the mask. That's what I wonder.
The Ellen DeGeneres speak behind the curtain we got.
Exactly. That's what it was.
Right.
It was that I still think Tim thought The camera was off. He just snapped.
Pronto.
I thought he was to punch Justin in the head. I swear to God.
I know. Don't raise your voice.
McFussDaddy, did you feel the tension in the air or no?
I was scared sitting beside Tim. I don't really know him that well, so he kind of looks like a wild man. I thought he was just going to go after.
Was he getting tense or was he?
No, yeah,
Yeah,
he was
totally.
He was pissed. Like, he was upset.
When Justin was saying, I'll get fired, I thought he was 1 second from saying, I'll deal with that pussy Minihane.
No kidding. Jesus. I thought he was going to clock him, which would have been wild. Yeah. What'd you have done if he'd hit you?
I would have lost my shit.
Imagine just a brawl back there. All four of them back there, just bodies flying all over the place.
I feel like if you hit Justin at the wrong time, you'd be murdered. Like,
Yeah,
I see
that'd
that.
be justified
He
at
has
that
that
point.
rage in him, I think. Yeah.
So imagine Tim explaining why he was mad, like what happened.
You wouldn't drive me back to my car. I know those are the rules, but I'm a legacy around here.
That's what I mean. So many layers of just madness to it. That was not that, but it's not long of a walk.
No, he ended up taking an Uber.
Yeah, he went over across Dunkin' Donuts.
He went to Dunkin'.
right there.
Yep.
And then the reality is he probably should have had to walk.
Yeah. Listen, Justin, I'm not some guy you can push around like Kirk's desk. I'm Tim from Canton, damn it.
The only thing I told Justin was if he doesn't get an Uber and he walks back, you guys are following him the whole way back. That was the only thing I wanted. That would have been great. Just a light on him
How mad he would have been.
just for 45 minutes.
All right, Justin, we got it.
Yeah, that's good, Justin. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, all right. You drive me home, kid. Fuck you. You drive me home. Yeah, you drive me home.
It did. The Boston accent definitely adds to it. That's a
but it's
fun element.
But you can't pull off the tough guy when you've been making prank phone calls for the last 30 years. I mean, he was dressed in a body condom with a picture of Mutt attached to him.
He had a Twitter space beforehand where he's like, "Yep, bringing diapers, gonna poop myself."
Oh, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Yeah, he had a whole show. I retweeted. He was talking all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Like this was his night.
It's great to watch that guy go, Justin, I have my dignity, damn it.
You will drive me, sir.
I won't be made sport of.
There's a limit, okay? You've crossed it. Now drive me to Shoppers World. Whatever the hell it's called.
Shoppers Cafe.
Sorry, Shoppers Cafe. I'm going to take this body condom and this Mike Manansky mask off right now, Justin. You drive me back to my car and treat me like a man. There's a radio station in Arizona right now. I'm going to make phone calls to them on the ride home. I need to make calls.
That's the last call you'll ever hear to that elderly man in Rhode Island, if I have anything to say about it.
That'd be great if that next time Tim calls that guy, I was like, yeah, how'd that go, pussy? You know what, Tim? Maybe we'll keep you on for, I don't know, 2.5 hours.
Who's laughing now, bitch?
Any other highlights, Justin?
Well, the police did come up to us at one point.
Oh, yeah, when was
that's
this?
right.
We were
Yes.
right outside, and we were.
Oh, this morning.
No,
Oh.
this was yes, this morning.
Today, I mean.
It was what it was like probably like 3 a.m. or
Just
4
three
a.m.
dudes in a steamy car in an alley at like 2:30 a.m. It was
A cop pulls up.
Fellas, just get out of here, huh?
Cop pulls up. I roll down my window. He's like, hey, you guys.
You didn't see your sticker?
No. He was cool. He was
Okay.
cool. He pulls up. I roll down my window. He's like, you guys just hanging out? Like,
Did you have a gun or no?
well, I had my Fortnite gun.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
My banana. My
And you had
banana
your
blast.
lightsaber too.
That's good.
I had lightsabers.
You should
I had
have
my
picked it
squirt
up.
gun.
Right, yeah.
He's like, you guys just hanging out? And I was like, yeah, I work for a podcast, Kirk Minihane. He's like, oh yeah. He's like, oh, whatever happened to him? And I
Yeah.
give him a little backstory.
Sure.
On that whole stuff. And
question.
he was just, he goes, so you're Justin, right? And I was like, I thought you never.
What happened to him? He's doing really well. He's watching this right now.
No kidding.
He goes, so you're Justin, right? And I was like, I thought you just said you never heard the podcast. And I was like, oh, he ran my plates. So he wanted to make sure I had no like warrants.
Boy,
Or,
good job, Justin.
Tough talking him.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah?
you don't know me.
Oh, really, huh?
so
How
that
about the
was fine.
SpongeBob sneakers mean anything to you?
If I say Jon Stewart to you, who do you think of first?
the cop knew about the church in here, but he did not know. About
He knew about the church?
He
Well, I'm
asked
sure
about
they.
the church.
I bet
He's
you.
like, are you in by the church?
I
And
bet
it
you
was
they
just
get
like, no,
complaints about
Kirk's
that.
up
Probably.
another
I
level.
bet you get complaints about that noise all the time. From Steve, actually, probably. But yeah, but that was okay?
Yeah, that was fine. The cop was like, yeah.
Somebody said you mentioned Murchison to him?
I did. Because I had to explain WE.
did?
Because he's like, whatever happened to him? Is he
Oh, yeah,
still on
yeah.
WEI? And I was like,
I was like, what possible?
no. I mean, he was doing great. He kind of carried Jerry for a couple of years
Sure,
there, and
yeah.
then Jerry said some fucked up shit. And,
Right.
And then
That's
it was
exactly
all-
right. Yeah.
And then
Justin does good
Yeah,
PR for you. You got to give him that.
Oh, all the time.
and
all the
but the lowest point of the night, and something I'm still thinking about. So we're driving back from Attleboro on 95.
Still thinking about all these years later.
This isn't
Man,
funny.
just sticking my craw this long.
9 in the morning.
So
You're driving back from Attleboro. You're on 95.
correct. We're driving back. We're
So you took Route 1, so you saw Gillette.
yes,
Well, because McFussDaddy said he saw Gillette.
yes. At
right,
one point
okay.
we took Route 1 through.
Did you guys snack at all? I saw what kind of cereal was that I saw in the front seat today?
Well, I had Pokemon fruit snacks.
Okay, I thought I saw like Hi Ho. What is that cereal I saw in the front? of
Oh,
your car?
Hi Ho Cheerio? No, that's not cereal. That's a board game.
Oh, it looks like a
played-
cereal box.
Oh, we
Okay.
played some high stakes Hi Ho Cheerio to start off.
What were the stakes?
McFussDaddy, would you like to?
It was disgusting. It was to have to wear Justin's shirt he wore to the concert the night before.
Oh, who wore it?
I
McFussDaddy.
ended up.
Oh, you wore it, McFussDaddy?
Yes, he rigged the board.
Do you have like a hotel or anything you're staying, or are you just going right to the airport from here?
I'm just gonna go. I might go to the
Doesn't
library
need-
or something.
Yeah, go to the library. That's a good idea. Read a book. Yeah. I'm gonna go to the library or something. Okay. So our taxes are hard at work. This is why I'm.
I have
Why do you go to the library, young man? Well, I go so I can read books and learn about the world. Why do you go? Well, in between flights back and forth from Georgia after staying just
the car I was staying in is occupied now.
Someone take a shit and sleep in this fucking chair for 2 hours. I think you should hang out with Justin. I think you spend the day with Justin and his grandmother. I thought grandmother was dead.
One of my grandmothers.
us.
is dead.
Oh, this is the alive grandmother.
I hope
think
so.
so.
Okay, as Harry Minihane would say, this is my alive grandparents. All right, so go ahead.
So we're driving back from 95, and suddenly we have to.
You're on 95 on the way back, yeah.
Yep, we're just.
What time is this? You're with the 4 of you now. The
what?
core 4.
Yeah, this is what, probably like 2?
Yeah.
2?
There was a
Imagine if I
point.
said, imagine if I, sorry, Mike. Imagine if I said to you before that Tim, of the 3 people to start, or the 4 people to start, would have been. There were 1, 2, 5 total people in the car, right?
Yes, in total. Yep.
Including. I got you.
When the car pulled out, I would have turned to you if you'd been there, Mike, and said Tim was going to finish 5th in total time spent in the car.
Kirk, that's not possible.
A distant 5th, right? I mean, Dana put in what, 4 or 5 hours?
4 hours.
Wow. Diezel.
There was a point.
Mayor of Waltham.
I don't know what they had in the front seat, but
What did Carabas call? Is that what he called that guy or no?
the mayor of Ding Dong City.
No, wasn't there a?
Oh yeah, Schwarber.
Kyle from Waltham.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah,
Yeah, we have a new
Dana
mayor.
from Waltham.
Yeah, are you endorsing as a constituent? Are you endorsing him?
Oh,
Not you, you idiot. Michael's a
Absolutely,
Waltham.
he's got my vote. Yeah,
How are you about to answer for?
It's a Waltham resident.
I'm very much endorsing him.
You don't live there.
He's gonna move there to vote for.
You don't need to live somewhere to endorse someone.
What power does it? Well, whatever. I was driving after last night, driving back. Ugh, I could not live in there. Too much traffic.
You don't like
Cities
Waltham,
suck. I like Waltham fine, but there's too much traffic.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
Oof. Anyway.
So anyway, there was a car crash on 95 where like a car was just in the middle of the highway, and I drove by it, and I was just like, "Fuck! I should have stopped.
What do you mean?
I should have stopped and checked to make sure those people were okay."
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they left someone to perish.
There's an old man.
There's a competition,
stumbling
though. I
out
don't
of a
understand.
car.
Yeah, I should have stopped.
But if you guys got out, like if he was dying and needed like a couple people to help him out, you guys would have been eliminated.
They would have been
We
eliminated.
weren't getting
Yes.
out.
Would you have done it
But they
like?
could
Would you,
call
have got,
the
would you have got the
cops.
car close enough that, like maybe Tim and McFussDaddy, like your leg could still be in the car and maybe drag the guy out, so you'd still be eligible.
Sir, do you want to get in a car for a podcast?
Well, if he's dead, that'd be fine. That'd be great.
Drag him in.
He is dead, by the way. I looked it up this morning.
Oh Jesus! Don't say that, please.
Well, I mean, he died. He was alive for 6 hours after the
Yeah.
accident.
Oh my God!
But
Please,
he died.
please, for the love of Christ.
And the kids were so young. I
shut
didn't
the
expect
fuck
them
up.
to die
Shut
at
the
that.
fuck up, please.
When I see kids 4 and 6,
Oh,
Justin,
no,
unbelievable.
No.
He carved help into the sidewalk.
Oh, and their last wish was they wanted to play a game of Hi Ho Cheerio. And now they can't even do it.
You could have provided that.
So did you look at? There must be a report on this accident.
Oh, I'm looking it up right now.
There was a smoking giant V in the
It's in the middle lane.
grill of his car, like a giant smoking V, and he's sideways across the highway. And so this old man is doing this like shimmy walk out the door, like
So he was
I
walking,
have
so he was
been
fine then.
severely concussed, and we just kept driving.
What's he supposed to do? It's a competition.
Yeah, we just
I
kept
should have
driving.
stopped.
Stopped and done what?
Just checked on to make sure. If it was me, I would have wanted someone. If it was your kids, you would have wanted someone to stop.
Sounds like an old guy.
I didn't see.
You didn't
who
have much
it
time
was.
left
3
anyways.
years left. At
We don't
best.
know. We don't
3
know.
years
We
left.
don't know who.
Well,
it
good
was.
riddance.
What town was this in?
This was right before Newton, I think.
Probably Rhode
the Newton
Island.
Wellesley.
What? Oh, dude, like right around there.
Yeah.
You could tell watching. You could tell it really pained
Mike watched the
Justin.
entire thing.
You could tell it really pained Justin, but not enough to turn around or do anything about it.
Well,
Do you have any updates on it?
no, I can't find it.
There must have been nobody else on the road at that point.
It never
There was
existed
no
at
one.
all.
No, but someone. I
hallucination.
saw someone stop,
Yeah.
but I should have stopped.
So that was the low point.
Very much so.
Okay.
I should have stopped.
What did Dana think about it?
Dana,
He didn't have a lot of thoughts.
Dana was just like, oh, that's well, no, but like we got like Waltham, man.
Yeah, he wanted to get back.
I can tell you what he said over and over again.
What's
I
that?
want to put my hands up on your body.
Oh, that was his big
Yeah.
thing? Oh, great. What was the highlight, Chestnut? That was the low light.
The highlight was probably after like in the process of getting Dana.
Okay. Did you think at any point that these guys were going to bail or no?
They seem
No,
solid.
I think once
These guys were vetted.
Once
Once Tim was
quit,
out.
Once Tim quit, I'm like, this is too easy. This Dana guy is like rejuvenated the entire car.
Yeah, I felt like it when I was watching. It gave him a little
Certainly,
lift.
yeah.
Because there was, although when I watched this morning early, there was not a lot of life after like 4 a.m.
No, well, it
seemed
ended
like-
on
it
a
seemed
real.
like-
It ended on a real high note. I thought.
Were Justin back there with them or? I didn't see how it ended.
Justin just said, "All right, thanks everyone." Walked off.
You guys get out at 7:30 exactly or no?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Because you did get in. I'll give you credit. You guys were in there at 7:30 and then out the door.
I was thinking, I love all three of these gentlemen, so I would
Sure.
hate it. But for comedy, I respect comedy. So for comedy's sake, if it's 7:30 and 1 second they were just T-boned by a pickup truck.
To be fair to Justin, without really having to, outside of getting out to pump gas one time, he did exactly what we did.
Correct.
He stayed in the car the whole time.
Oh, it was a
He
little
didn't
cleaner.
piss,
It was a little
he didn't
cleaner
shit,
up there,
he didn't
though.
It was.
puke.
He had more room and it was cleaner though, I would say.
You don't want trash around me when I'm
He had to
pressing
drive.
brakes.
No, I'm not saying that it should have been. I'm just saying you did have it a little easier than they did. But it was a great job.
There were a few
Justin.
times where Justin mentioned possibly having to puke or something like that.
Oh,
he was,
yeah, what
he
was
was
that
dealing
about?
with elements.
Well, sometimes I'm just fat. Sometimes in the
Yeah,
morning
you are.
I'm just like, and then it's like, oh, maybe I'll puke. Like I can puke on command in 10 seconds
Sure. Why didn't you do that then last night? Why don't you do it like in the backseat all over those guys?
Do it now.
because I had an empty tummy.
Oh, I'm puking in the studio, Mike. It's a little late for
I
that.
had an empty tummy.
Wait 10 seconds.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, it was a fascinating study to watch.
I have a question that could be answered. I saw in the chat a lot. I didn't hear where
Feels
this
like a
started.
McFussDaddy question, or
McFussDaddy,
or Justin.
enlighten me if you would. People kept saying everything changed for Dana in the winter. If it wasn't for the winter, does that mean anything to anyone? People kept saying that over and over
People
again.
were just, he became his own character.
Okay, I didn't know if he had a
I mean,
story.
Dana's obviously going to be like.
People were in the back.
Dana's going to be at the next live. Dana's going to be around.
when he
A
left,
lot of people said Portnoy is going to be giving him a call today.
Great. Yeah.
when he left, I thought he was going to be like, hey, here's my information if you ever want.
You think Dana's just gone now?
And then he just walked off. He's like, I guess
Maybe that's
I'm-
a great one-off. I mean, that would be a
Oh,
great,
awesome.
great story if he's just there for a couple hours and
Certainly.
he's gone.
Yeah.
What was the other question? So there was never any. Nobody was close to doing a number 2 at any point.
no, Tim, you were about to throw up at one point
Yeah, I just
during the Clifford movie.
got very hot.
You watched the Clifford movie,
I made them because they were falling asleep, so I was like, we're gonna put on the Clifford movie
sure?
and dissect it.
Yeah.
How did you watch a DVD? You said you had the DVD for it?
I didn't realize, but my CD player, my car radio, plays DVDs apparently.
Oh, so you just listened to it.
No, it has a screen on it, a touch screen. It's
Oh,
like
on the
Apple car.
wow. That's fancy. That's a fancy car. Yeah.
It's both innovative and not anymore.
Yeah, it's very strange. You have a CD player as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw CDs coming in out of there as well. Good. Well, I mean, it seems like it's quite a night. I don't know. Is
Yeah.
it worth it, McFussDaddy?
Afterwards,
He seems
on,
Mets
the
and
whole
Mets.
time, like before, I was thinking, what the fuck am I doing here? Why am I doing this? But
Yeah.
I had a great time.
You had a great time.
Yeah, it was fun.
You weren't disgusted by the car? Like, when you first sat in that car, were you like, I can't... I would have not lasted 10 seconds. Did you think, like, I'm getting out of here? Or
There's nowhere to put your feet. There's nowhere. I mean, Tim sat down to my right, and there was just some kind of gas started coming up from under him. So we weren't quite sure what that was.
It was an Axe can.
it was what?
It was a can of Axe, like body spray.
Gas.
That was hard.
A hand reached out from under the seat.
I poked my head in. I didn't get near it. But I was like, these guys, how do you sit? I mean, when I was younger, maybe when I was 18, I could have done it for 2 hours.
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
were
people were
for
looking into that
12
car
hours.
like a wreckage scene. Like people were just looking, and they didn't want to get too close. But
Yeah, it was
peering
bizarre.
in.
Like, but they were staring. Yeah, right. They were staring at almost like it wasn't even horror. It was just fascination. Like,
Exactly,
What?
yes.
How did this happen? Right. And these gentlemen are going to do what? And there was, who was the, I'm sorry, I always forget the guy's parody guy. Like I said, he's the guy who thinks that he's Dave's number 2 at all the live shows.
Gearhead Mike.
Gearhead Mike, yeah.
Oh, yes.
He's a very nice guy, but he's,
He's awesome.
Huh?
I said he's awesome.
Well, take it easy, Justin. Was he your fucking father? Like, I'm breaking his balls a little bit. He seems like a good guy.
Well, he's awesome.
He is awesome.
3 things about him. Nice guy, tells a tremendous amount of golf stories, and he reminds me of Glenn Orway, and then he's short, squat, and has tremendously erect nipples all the time.
Is that right?
Have you noticed this or no?
I've never noticed.
Yeah. His nipples were at full effect last night. I don't know what was going on. He's wearing a
It was a
shirt.
very exciting time.
He was wearing a shirt that would not have fit Harry, this guy. But I love him. He's a very nice guy. But all live events, he thinks he's Dave's like lieutenant.
Right.
Which, in fairness, because Justin doesn't show up at half of them, so he probably feels like he has to do it.
Right.
And he's a golf nut, so I do like him. But his wife or his girlfriend, I don't know.
Girlfriend, I believe.
Is that right? Yeah. Either way, very, very, very lovely, very nice woman. She was flirting with the idea of doing it. At one point, I think she was like 60-40.
Yeah.
But then once she's like, I'll think about it. Once that happens, I knew she was out. But that would have been an interesting element.
It certainly
Where
would
would she have sat in your mind?
She would have sat probably on the left. McFussDaddy probably on top of the 2 Tims.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then,
That's how I envision it as well.
but if she goes in, you get no Dana.
Right, probably
Correct,
not.
because if you go from 4 to 3, you just stay at 3.
Right, unless they both, she might have tapped out as well.
And she was pounding beers, so I don't know how long she was.
that right?
Yeah, I don't know how long she would have lasted.
Yeah, that would have been tough.
So, yeah. And then, there were a bunch of guys there. Everyone was having a good time. Everyone was, like you said, everyone would kind of go over there, and it was like, look at the car and look at everybody. And then the chili came out, and there was just a lot of. Did the chili play in like a flatulence perspective at all? Or?
No,
Didn't seem to.
Nothing like that.
I ripped
huh?
ass a couple times, but nothing that smelled.
Ripped ass.
I did. It was nothing.
Cool,
nothing
man.
smelled.
When you, McFussDaddy, did it bother you at all when Justin parked in front of that daycare center and said 8 times 2 is 16?
Jeez,
Did that bother you?
He had a couple Claire's gift cards in the back of his car. I don't know.
Did he?
Yeah, every once in a while, just to say, smell my fingers, guys.
32 times 6 months is 16.
Is that true? You said that? I didn't hear.
God. So yeah, the next, I don't know. I mean, to be honest, probably we'll have 2 more live shows. I think I'm probably done with them. Don't you think, Mike, or no?
That sounds about right.
Well, I think we're gonna have, for sure, we're gonna have one in the fall. I mean, I don't know McFussDaddy. I don't know Tim's in Maine, so it'll probably be up there. I think, anyways.
He's staying at my house, so
What?
he's gonna stay at my house the next live event. So just
Well, what if it's somewhere else? What if it's like Mississippi? I mean, he's just,
He'll stay.
No, he's
okay.
gonna fly up to fly
seems
back
reasonable.
down.
seems like a reasonable package deal.
We're Piss Brothers now.
Well, I'm glad that you guys have bonded over that. If anything, a great friendship that's going to change the world has been built from this. Because I met McFussDaddy Mike in
Magnolia.
Macomb.
Mississippi, yeah.
Oh, Macomb.
We had breakfast at the
Oh, he's one of the boys. One of you guys.
the morning rail. So I went to the morning rail that morning, Mike, while you were sucking on almonds and staring out the window.
That's right. I don't know why it's become that.
I'm just saying. I had breakfast at the. I want to check out the morning rail. I was telling these guys last night. Downtown Macomb is like a war zone. There's nothing left except for the morning rail. I went in there and he was there. You were there with a buddy of yours, right?
Yeah.
Who was that?
Thomas, Bob Chillin.
What?
Bob
His name is
Chillin.
Bob Chillin.
It's his Twitter name.
These guys got some wacky names.
Bob Chillin. So I had breakfast with them, and I never. Did you tell me you were the pizza guy at that point or no?
No, I wasn't the pizza guy at that point.
He wasn't yet.
When did that origin story begin?
June, July.
Does your family own it?
Yeah, my dad does.
Oh, I got you. Okay, how's it going?
Going really well.
Yeah. So what happened? Well, how did you fuck the thing up with the?
So I had them put the sign up. I explained the whole thing to them.
Sure.
And then they did a little bit of remodeling after that, and they just didn't put the sign back up. And naturally, the Minifan that went.
You know it's gonna happen. You know that's on you guys.
You got to be on your
Yeah,
toes.
no, I let them know it's back up.
I have a lifetime gift card. Correct? Is that right?
Correct.
He said it was for $29,000. That's what he said. Get the joke, Mike? That's a show.
My God.
Give the guy a break, okay?
It would be nice if you actually went there and just walked in and plopped down that, and they're like, "What the fuck is this?"
30,000 slices of pizza.
You thought you had a lifetime gift card?
Well, if I go there, I mean, I will say this: I would not be surprised to see us doing a show in Georgia in 2023.
Okay.
And then Tim, you can stay at McFussDaddy's, lonely studio apartment.
That'd be nice.
I can't imagine. You don't have a family, do you?
No, I don't.
No. I can't imagine that.
How old a guy is McFussDaddy?
Let me guess. 32.
26.
Oh, okay. Well,
I was going to say 28.
28?
Yeah.
Well, why would you say that?
He seems like in that wheelhouse.
Okay,
Seems like a youngster. Justin, by the way, referred to me as old on this live stream.
Well, he's older than you. I mean, you're older than him.
Yes.
I mean, you guess. Do you think you're older than him?
When
Are we doing this again, Mike, or are you just three?
What context did I say?
Fine, I said it, damn it. Dana, you asked Dana if he knew me. Because he said he's the
that's
mayor of
right,
Waltham. And he says, is he an older guy? And Justin goes, yeah.
Oh. How old are you now, Mike?
Very hurtful. 30. I'll be 31 pretty soon.
You're only 30? Oh, wow. Jeez. It's unbelievable to me.
Weathered.
How much? So does your dad own the company, or do you own this the Pizza Empire? Whose business is this?
So it's my dad's.
Your dad. So what is your position in it?
I kind of helped him out at the beginning.
Do you have your own job separate of that?
Yeah.
I got you. Okay.
So, but I'm hoping to go back and work with him sometime.
Well,
next
fingers
year.
crossed. Yeah, you'll be slinging pizza soon back in the Georgia area. Good. They say it's New York pizza, but is it really New York pizza?
I know it actually. It's big slices. I mean, it's New York pizza.
Okay. The good fountain.
Great fountain.
Garlic
Gold.
knots or garlic bread or what?
Garlic knots.
Oh boy, I'm gonna go there. I'm
They're the
going
best
there.
Does sound good.
I'm going
There were a lot of criticisms of this place on Facebook. Do you have any response to that?
Was there really or no?
Yeah.
On the
was?
KMS Facebook.
Well,
Right?
people. It's because of the deal.
Yeah,
I
it
think.
wasn't like
It wasn't.
the
No,
reviews.
people say the pizza's good.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. No, that's up in dispute.
Okay.
It's more of the fact. It's easy, but I think he's made up for it.
That's good.
Wouldn't you say? I mean, the guy was attacked by gas. It was a gas attack in the
Yeah,
car.
I think he's about halfway there to making up for it.
I would say it's about right.
Yeah.
And did you? I understand that you went to Milton's. Is that right?
I did. Yeah, I went and got a Tommy John.
You went to at the Burlington Mall.
A 2-for-1.
Look at that! Wow, how everyone treated you well.
Oh, it was great. A great experience. And I didn't know there's no sales tax here, or it's already built in.
On
so-
clothes. There's no
on
sales.
clothes.
That's right. You don't have to be an asshole to him, Justin. The
I'm
guy's
just
like,
explaining. I'm just explaining to him.
Justin's like the dad to these guys.
I don't know if Justin knows. He gives some real attitude sometimes.
He does. Jeez. Well, I'm glad he was at Milton's. He was at the Burlington Mall location. Did you have lunch at the Burlington Mall or no?
No, I did not.
What did you do at the Burlington Mall other than that? Just kind of walk around?
Yeah, I just kind of walked around and see what it was all about.
Okay. What'd you think? It was all about like.
It was not. It was a
all
lot
about
nicer
like a
than I
mall?
expected.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. You go to Milton's right now, like McFussDaddy did. You get all your clothes: Peter Millar, Faraday, Under Armour, Tommy Bahama, Vineyard Vines. Buy one get one free suit deal, of course, going on right now. Go to miltons.com to shop online. Minifans go all the time. McFussDaddy's no different. They hear crazy stories like this all the time. Let them know that you're a Minifan when you're there. They do like hearing that. I'm telling you that. So go to miltons.com or their store, South Shore Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill. And now open, as McFussDaddy would confirm, at the Burlington Mall. The original sponsor of Kirk Minihane, not just KMS. They embrace this madness. So appreciate them, please. Go to miltons.com right now, one of their fine stores. What else is going on, guys? I mean, nothing else, I suppose.
I assume they don't know. This has been their world for the last 12 hours. They didn't have phones or anything.
Well, yeah, but they've been back. I think they got their phones back, I believe.
I suppose.
Not much happened. Anything happened last night? Nothing, right? Other than this? I don't even know.
Not really. The world was still recovering from Vin Scully.
That's true. I mean, I've never. I shouldn't say that because I always see. But this is wild. I mean, the guy was 94.
I did reprimand Craig, by the way, for I don't know if you even caught it, but he called you.
I noted that.
Okay,
yeah, I know that later on.
I figured you.
It hit me. It was a Kirky, did he say?
Kirky buddy.
Yeah.
And I said you'll refer to him as Kirk or Mr. Minihane in the future.
Just don't say my name. Don't say my name.
That would probably be ideal. Yeah.
Jerry texted me. He fucking is so like he was like like there's a way to do it where it's funny that Jerry's doing it that way,
Yeah.
but it's not actually funny.
Right.
But it's funny because he's doing it. Like he texted me afterwards. He's still mad about it.
Yeah.
Like it's funny that it happened. It wasn't that big a deal.
Yeah, I can see Jerry's frustration, but
I never get that. Like Cullinane with the Julie DeCarlo thing at the
That's
Wilbur.
what I compared
that.
it to.
How do
Yeah,
you
yeah.
not know that?
It's just, and I said in Craig's defense, I said I don't think it's a thing you can learn. It's just like a chemistry you have or don't have with someone.
Well, so I was thinking about that this morning. Actually, running, I was thinking about this, and I thought maybe ultimately it's on us, me or Jerry, whomever, because I guess you give them too much credit for having a brain, where you do have to say to them, "Look, I want you to play this cut when I say this thing."
Right. It's hard for people to know that all the time.
Yeah,
well, it's an instinct.
Yeah. Yeah, the best producer I ever had for that was probably Ken Laird.
I was going to
honestly.
say Ken, yeah.
And Steve got good at it. And Dave's
gotten better.
Dave is usually
With the
very
drops
good
and
at it.
shit,
The Julie
yeah.
DeCarlo thing is just weird.
Right.
But this was, I thought that Ken was playing, I thought that Craig was playing that drop, and if people didn't listen, you go listen. I was on Jerry's show yesterday for a while. I thought he was playing that drop to show like, oh, Vin Scully like was going to get canceled because he did that or something. Like that was the joke. The
Socialist,
yeah,
or whatever he said.
It was bizarre. It is, by the way, forgotten. Like I didn't see anyone on Twitter. It is very bizarre that Vin Scully sang "Wind Beneath My Wings" at his last. Like,
So
like,
I was asking,
it's not like
Craig,
examined enough historically.
because you guys talked about it. I vaguely remember Kirk and Callahan talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Is he singing? Is he the wind beneath his own
That's a
wings?
great
Is he
question.
singing to himself?
Is he saying to the fans that he's the hero?
Right, or
Or is
the
he saying to the fans? I always thought that he's singing it to the fans like, "Thank you. You're the wind
possible.
beneath my wings."
That's possible.
I think so. But why are they his hero?
Well, Craig thought it might have been because of the way they were standing. He thought it might have been his wife was the wind, like it was a song to his wife.
Oh,
or
maybe it
something.
was. I don't know. But even then, like, why was this being broadcast? He's an announcer. Now I know a podcaster was saying it someplace, but that's a joke. Like he was.
I have
I'm
no
confused.
idea.
The whole thing's confusing.
Yeah, I don't know who in Dodgers. Isn't it maybe that Dr. Charles Steinberg guy or whatever for the Red Sox?
Maybe.
But like, who said, you know what we should do? Like, it's your last day. You should come out in song.
I saw somebody. I saw somebody tweet something, and I'm sure they regretted it. But somebody captured it briefly, and they were like, somebody tweeted, they were like, they were basically like, I can't think of even a Dodgers player who made an impact comparable to Vin Scully. And I was like, I can think of one.
One comes directly to mind, yeah. Well, you guys joked about it. I think Jerry said, I hope Vin Scully calls basketball because
Right.
he's up there calling Bill Russell or whatever.
Yes, yeah.
Jokingly, obviously.
Right.
Right after my show ended, someone sent me a DM, like I don't know, I think it was just a random person on Twitter, but it was like, Vin Scully is up there calling Jackie Robinson and some other dead Dodger. Like he's just saying he's up there calling the game once
Gonna
more.
work in heaven? Like, that seems like a lot of fun.
Well, that's what he loved doing, I guess.
I like to think there's a heaven, and any heaven obviously has a ballpark or two.
Yes.
Who is this? Who tweeted this?
This is Gabrielle GF*1.
Okay, I'm not familiar with this person.
I hope Vin Scully is sitting in the booth, calling Jackie Robinson stolen bases, Lou Gehrig home runs, and a Tom Seaver complete game
Maybe
shutout.
we're the
Gehrig.
maybe we're the assholes. I don't know. Maybe they're right. Maybe it's just fun. Maybe we shouldn't be so cynical.
So
Maybe
he's not
that's-
even calling Dodgers games.
But no, he gets to call every game now.
Oh, interesting.
And every time in history, he goes back and gets to call it. I suppose. I don't.
There are a lot of great ones. Vin Scully, what? Where am I? Jackie Robinson, welcome home, my friend. We'll go ice skating once you're settled in. Hank Aaron, hey kid, great to see you. Babe Ruth, glad to finally meet you, pal. Heard good things. Ty Cobb, when the fuck do we start letting Catholics in? Oh, that's a dig at Ty Cobb.
Who's that?
That's Lauren, not a big jerk on Twitter.
Oh.
No.
Weird. Did Vin Scully and Jackie Robinson ice skate together or something?
I don't know the answer.
Fun fact: a very young Vin Scully once raced baseball legend Jackie Robinson on ice skates and won. To be fair, it was Jackie's first time on skates.
Why would they want to do that in heaven?
I'm glad they're being fair to Jackie, though. I would hate to think.
Wouldn't they just want to have lunch and catch up? I don't get it. It's so weird. Like, does he want to see his dad?
But meanwhile, the entire country bashes religion, and you know what I mean. Like,
Right.
yeah, when everyone dies, it's like he's up there looking at us.
Oh, he's smiling. I don't get too preachy because, like, I get he was like a really good announcer. I completely agree with that. Okay, he was very good baseball announcer.
Sure.
By the way, on that Don Orsillo tweet, like I actually want to write a book on this Don Orsillo tweet. I'm gonna try and pitch it to some publishing company.
Okay.
Because he's like in our small fraternity. Like how many people think have broadcast a baseball game? Like 50 million in his life.
Well, in comparison to the world,
That's
that's
true.
a small group.
I don't do this. I don't get preachy like this. But somewhere in the world, in like the last 48 hours, like some guy who was like a fireman in like Minnesota for like 50 years died. It's like live the life.
How many games he called?
I mean, does it matter that he's dead? Like, is it more important that Vin Scully's dead?
I'll grant you if he was a PA announcer at some point, I'll give you that. But otherwise,
right. Do we see any Vin Scully Kobe? Like he gets to see Kobe again because I saw they connected at some point.
There are a couple of things like Vin Scully called the tribute to Kobe. Let me look up.
that's when it really hit Justin.
I never saw YouTube. I saw a clip on Twitter yesterday. Vin Scully did play-by-play in that hotel room in Colorado with Kobe.
Really?
Very good. Yeah, I was surprised to hear that.
Boy, that seems like damning evidence
Oh,
that
wow.
they didn't bring up in court.
Yeah, I was very graphic. But he did play-by-play in color. He did a good job.
Vin Scully called Kobe's first pitch.
Do you recognize this man?
No, I don't.
No, he's not a very tall.
I said, well, they brought him in for a
slim
lineup.
right-hander. He's not somebody who's trying out for the Dodgers. That's Kobe Bryant of the world champion Lakers, who threw out
Can
the
I say
first ball
something? He
tonight.
sounds like shit there. He sounds like an old, confused man.
He's not trying out for that, as if we would think, like, is Kobe?
Oh, what a God.
Is he pulling a Jordan? Is he leaving for baseball?
God, McFussDaddy sees some sort of gas element here. And Tim in Canton is leaving the car.
McFussDaddy steps up to the plate, allergic to some beans, but not all.
The car is going through Wellesley and Newton. There's a man dying on the side of the road, and Trudell continues to drive.
They're slowing down. Oh, no, they're speeding back up. They are picking up speed here.
I'm such a terrible person.
And that red dog's name is Clifford. McFussDaddy wants you to know that they messed up with the Kirk Minihane #1, but the slices are very good, and they have garlic knots. Not garlic bread, garlic knots. 2 locations. Ay. Give me some more Vince. Play that Vince. I forget sometimes. I don't think everybody listens to the Kirk Minihane show, listens to the Jerry Callahan show. I don't think so.
Right.
So give me Vin Scully. This was his last game, right?
I believe so, yes. Or the last home game, maybe?
For the song I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
I want you, Justin, to be clear, to play the clip of Vin Scully singing that song.
What song? When Beneath My Wings?
Ironhead, you see what I'm dealing with?
The good news is I get a deal from the state when I hire these people.
Children, your girlfriends, the fans, obviously.
He's like hugging.
Having Justin do a bad play-by-play of Vin Scully doing his irony on irony for some reason.
I'm terribly embarrassed.
Play the fucking song, Justin.
I don't know when the song starts. I've never seen this clip.
I kind of want to hear the speech.
Have given me enthusiasm. Anyway,
He was actually a very good announcer, I will say that.
Sure.
And everyone says he's a very nice guy. I mean, you know, he lived a good... That's the thing, like I said to... all right, pause for a second, Justin. I say to Jerry yesterday, because we talk about this all the time, Jerry and I, we're obsessed with death. It's like a life really well lived, and I'm guessing, and maybe I'm wrong, for his family, there is, while tremendous grief, there is some sense of relief when somebody that age, who probably has been suffering for a bit, you know, dies.
Certainly.
Like, it's okay to say that, I think. I don't know.
And I mean, maybe he was still with it up to 94, but that's still 94.
Sure, it's a great
good
life.
years.
Yeah, and he was pretty healthy and got to do whatever he wanted, and you know, came and worked his ass off and had one of the great careers, and you know, it should be celebrated, but not like. I don't know how sad the fans
world
should
weeps.
be. Yeah, like I
like
get
for
the
Betty
family
White
sad.
at 99 or what do you know?
Yeah, I don't know. Who's next? Like, who's the next big one?
I said Bob Barker yesterday.
Yeah, he's pushing
Norman
100.
Lear.
He just turned 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, although Norman Lear is not in the
zeitgeist.
Well, he's just, you know, like most people know his voice.
I think people will celebrate him a lot. He was a
they should.
trailblazer, even though we stopped doing everything he
Right. I mean, he's the most important figure in television history. Oh, for
Right.
sure. But I feel like that's like a Twitter blow. Like, Bob Barker's different. Like, more people, if you ask 100 people who's Bob Barker, who's Norman Lear, they would know Bob Barker.
Yes. Yeah.
He's been quiet for a long time.
He's neutering pets up there in heaven.
He's up there in heaven. Look who's waving at him. Richard Dawson and Alex Trebek and, you know, all these fucking people. BlindMike.net, by the way, if you want to learn more about Roseanne.
Yes, please.
Which I listened to about half hour of this morning. Very good.
Oh, good. Thank you.
No Craig, right?
Oh, no Craig
not, yeah.
for the next couple episodes.
Yeah,
No Craig.
that's great news.
Yeah, so people,
Happy to hear that.
come on, BlindMike.net.
Yeah,
if we see a bump in subscribers,
let's do it.
Then, we'll take it into consideration.
Let me hear it. Go ahead, Justin.
You are. You're the wings beneath the team's wings.
See,
You're
there you
the
go, Mike.
team
Okay.
Beneath my wing.
It still doesn't quite make
I know
sense
it's
to me, but-
modest. I know it's an amateur. Do you mind listening?
See, he's kind of at least apologizing in a way. He's an old man. He's like 88. Oh, anything else going on with you, Mike?
Not really.
Did you communicate with anyone last night at Shoppers Cafe?
What do you mean?
You talked to the people and
Oh,
the
yeah.
news?
I talked to the people. Got a vibe for how everyone was feeling.
Yeah.
I would say so many more people. Like, there were a lot of people there. If you consider that only three got in the
for
car.
what it is, yeah. Yes.
Like
Yeah.
10 people showed up just to watch the spectacle.
I know. I was sad and I ate a little bit and talked to these guys, and it is interesting to talk because, you know, I don't have a lot of one-on-one with these people. I sat and talked to them for a while. It is just bizarre that they were there for that.
Right.
I was like, this isn't a live show. Like, they're just going to go sit in a car. And then they're just going to drive away. Like, I don't know what's...
It is fascinating to look at. It's a fascinating thing to watch.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. And would it have been better in retrospect if they just stayed there, didn't drive anywhere, and people just watched them for 12 hours.
If Justin got in the back of them, yeah.
I don't know. But then you'll get Danny, you'll get the driving, you'll get the whole Tim moment, I guess. Not really.
Right.
Because,
Yeah, right.
What time did Tim get back to it? Did you communicate with Tim after that at all? Or
He
no?
called me at some point. Let me see. He called me at.
You're dead.
Let's call it. You want to hear from him or no?
Yeah, sure. Let me just connect.
You want to talk to him, Mike, or no?
Absolutely.
Should I connect to the board real quick?
I didn't care for, by the way, you sandbagging me with the Shoppers Cafe owners in my hometown.
How did you do that?
Well, I thought we were talking, guy talk. And I said, the waitress kind of gave Justin a little attitude. I thought,
I'm trying to have it's a business.
Turn to the owner and go, "It's true. The waitress gives you just an attitude."
It's very nice to me, the waitress. I had great service.
I'm sure she was very nice. She was in a rush.
I had nice salad with steak tips. Steak tips were excellent.
Everything, that's a very good, I like Shoppers.
Yeah, do you go there? Or?
That's my play. If we're picking up food, it's generally from Shoppers.
Okay. The pizza's good.
Yeah, very good.
You want to call?
Yeah, good.
I'll fucking kill you. What do you want?
Get in the fucking. You drive me back. You drive me the fucking car. You drive me the fucking car. You drive me the fucking car.
You know me. You don't know me, and you know me so well.
What? We learned that.
What happened?
Yeah.
What happened?
Justin. Well, first of all, I tried to. I'm a little guy. You've seen Justin. The only thing I could take him out with is that fucking box cutter he had in the back seat, by the way.
What happened after? So did you have a leg spasm?
Yeah, it was just a little spasm, and then we had moved to the middle. So we had this whole thing. Like I got to say, it was kind of like a ballet. Tim got all the way to the other side. Yeah. So
a choreographed dance. Yes.
I'm in the middle, which is good for me. So I stretch my leg out the whole way. I start getting pins and needles. I'm like, oh fuck! And that was the point, Kirk, where I said, okay, do I sweat it out till I know I'm going to bail at 2 because I just can't make it?
Right.
So I pull the plug now. And by the way, what solidified it for me was that stupid fucking hi-ho Cheerio game. Justin had the heat on high, windows closed. I touched the handle of the car, the handle to open the door. He didn't know I was opening the door. I almost burnt my hand. It was so friggin' hot. I'm like, all right, that's it. I am not going to last this. So I did. I 1,000% started out joking with Justin, and then I got so fucking pissed. You're 100% right. It started out joking, but I was joking when I said don't raise your voice to me, but I was trying the old dad move.
Yes, I understand. I've done it.
And the other reason I was pissed, so when Justin said I can't drive you back, I'm like, oh, fuck, the rules. I looked on my phone. It said I was looking for Uber. I was looking to see how far away. It was 3-point-something miles. I'm not walking through. I'm not walking through Waltham with my bag and
at night.
My bag.
Not with the Waltham Walloper out there, by the way.
That's true. Oh, it's a good point. The mayor of Waltham.
I absolutely get pissed at that point. And then I thought, wait a minute, this guy's fucking diabolical. What if he says, yeah, I'll drive you back, Tim, and it's an hour later?
That's true. He could have.
And wouldn't let me out of the. Yeah. And then I got nervous, and that's when I was like, all right, thanks, Justin. I'll find my own way home.
It's a devastating knock on your legacy, though. I mean, you were hosting a thing before. You had all these. You called the other day. I mean, 2.5 hours is unbelievable.
I faded so fast. The second we got in the car, I think we were. Jacob can say. I think we were maybe had turned the corner.
Yeah.
I was ripping that stupid thing I wore off. I was sweating my bag off. I popped the tire. I'm like, all right, this was not a good move.
How did you? How was it? What was it like being in the car? Like how just the level of dirt or trash?
Kirk, you can watch war movies all day. That doesn't mean you're ready to get in the trenches.
I agree. I didn't see me in there.
It was funny about that thing going off because you get the spray is everywhere, and Justin's like, "What's the big deal? It's just that." It was all. This will sound strange. It wasn't dirty. It was like cluttered like a hoarder.
Yeah, like a hoarder. Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was just a lot of, and you couldn't put your feet anywhere. Yet, like my knees were knocking on his seat. My feet were under his seat. Justin looks so happy right
for a while. Justin's awake for the first time. He's so happy.
Well, what I don't understand.
And I thought Tim was going to pass out.
Because it's Tim, what I don't understand is it sounds like he thought it was going to be like a comfortable, fun evening with the guys. I don't understand how he misjudged this so badly.
So I had a great time. I would say the first hour and a half. We were laughing the whole time.
Yeah, you seem good.
Yeah,
you seem good. So that's where I checked out. Like, at first hour, I was like, oh, this is a fucking jerk-off fest. I was all pissed off. Then I put it back on literally as you were walking out. And I said, oh, I think, Tim, I thought you were playing a joke and you were like taking a piss out there or something. And then you were like...
No, I was stretching my leg.
Yeah, and then you're like, I'm out. And then it got tense and I was like, holy shit, this is actually happening. This is real.
Well, I tried to strong on him. That wasn't the tense part. Then I absolutely got pissed. Not going to die at all. I was pissed and I thought, I gotta fucking walk 4 miles right now with this stupid
it's almost like you put yourself in a stupid situation where you had to do something dumb.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how he misjudged
this. Tim and Canton who came.
I didn't think it would be uncomfortable or gross.
Yeah, Justin, enough fucking around here. Like this is real life.
All right, you want to know what sealed the deal for me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna fully admit I was nervous. I came out strong, and then I'm like, what did I just do? And then, I'm committed. I'm in.
Yeah.
And I thought, all right, I didn't tell my wife till Wednesday. Tuesday night, because I thought she's going to be like, no fucking way you're doing this.
Sure.
The first words out of her mouth, oh, you have to do this. You have to win.
Make the family proud.
She's like Adrian in Rocky 2.
Well, that wasn't the same story I got this morning when she was like, you're lucky you came home. I was thinking of calling the police. This is bullshit. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what?
Well, you must have got home at like 11 o'clock, though, no?
Well, a little behind the scenes. Oh, by the way, Justin, they probably don't remember because those guys are, they're punch drunk right now from being up all night. I did say to Justin when I knew I wasn't going to last, I said, Justin, why don't we go by Shopper's Cafe and just give an update? Oh, did it? All right.
Yeah, we did mention that, and we were like, well, that was strange, and then we all put two and two together.
What's that?
Yeah,
he said like, let's go see how Shopper's Cafe is.
That was smart.
Oh, very smart.
Good try, Tim. Good try.
Just trying to manipulate the rules, trying to manipulate Justin. Goddamn, you got a number one employee because not only did he not drive me, his stories were amazing about the kid who wanted to have him jump because he doesn't like Justin's mother, but also
what happened?
I don't know this.
What's the story?
It was early on, so they probably don't remember. Justin told about a half-hour story about a very close friend, but not best friend, but Jacob had a good qualifier. He was at his birthday parties when they were older.
Okay, yeah.
And very close friend of Justin's, and then apparently this former friend had Justin's mom as a substitute teacher. I don't know if he wants to say what.
Is that right, Justin?
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. This was not Culline's teacher? Your mom was not Culline's teacher, correct?
Definitely not.
Okay. So. Okay. Go ahead.
And then the worm turned. We still don't know why. The kid hates Justin's mother to the point where he tried to have Justin set up to get jumped at a party. He reached out to other friends and said, "Let's invite him to this party and get him jumped."
What did your mom do to this kid?
She was just a substitute Spanish teacher. She didn't speak a lick of Spanish. He was just a angsty teenage boy. My mom has a different strategy than his mom apparently when it comes to parenting.
Interesting.
And
she's parenting this man.
No, but his parents were like going through his Facebook, and then they called my parents. Were like, Justin can't go to this party because he's going to get his ass kicked by like 5 different people.
Why does he hate your mom so much?
I don't know.
You never asked your mom?
No, it had nothing to do with my mom. It was just like, and then I went over his house and I read all these messages and he was crying and I was like, this is fucked up. And then,
we'll get him on.
Maybe he's a DJ now.
Oh, everything worked out.
Was he in the rock band?
No, but he's friends with people.
Okay.
There you go. All right.
They were friends for 5 years, and so I went back to Shoppers just so you know. I went back. I just wanted to have it be at a fucking cool off because I was overheating.
Did you meet Dana by any chance?
Well, no, but on the way home, I did rescue some old man when I drove through Newton.
Very funny.
I did make
I'm sure you did.
See you later, Tim. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Funny. Bye. You gotta love the guy.
He's the best.
I wanted to ask him though. How close is? What was the line he said to Justin? Don't raise your voice to me.
Yeah.
I want to know how close that is to the real guy.
Well, he said he said he was kidding when he said, which does not sound like a joke to me.
No.
He did say that.
Hindsight, I think he wants to come off as he was kidding, but I think when he said, "Okay," I think he wanted to be like, "Okay, I'm in charge. I'm the grown up here.
Right.
We're going back to Shopper's Cafe."
Okay. This friend of yours was. What do you mean? You had birthday parties? He was there.
Like I was just friends with him.
As a little kid, you mean, or as like a?
As in like middle school and high school.
Oh, I got you. And then it ended.
Ended poorly.
That happens. I mean,
it does.
I don't know if that happens.
Well, I mean, friendships end. I'm not saying setting up to be beat up at a party. That's unusual.
Right.
Yeah. I've lost so many friends over the years.
I thought you were going to say that
Just
way.
over nonsense.
Like what?
In 10th grade, my best friend who like stayed with us all the time.
Stop moving back. You're making noise when you're moving.
She started like smoking weed, and I was like, "This is fucked up." And then she like tried to like leave my parents because like we kind of took her in as a foster. She was very close. She kind of fucked over my parents
By smoking weed?
No,
this isn't the one who had This is the one that you made up had that accident. You tried to raise all that money for.
No, that's an acquaintance of mine, and she's still very.
No, the one that I made up is a different person.
Well,
still very paralyzed.
Tried to steal money from the Minifans.
Nope, never tried to steal any money.
It's
from
fine.
the
Don't worry
Minifans.
about it.
I've given to the Minifans, if anything.
Not to me.
Giving them joy.
Give me $29,000. I've given to the Minifans, if anything. The Justin Trudell story.
He gave him free food with that $29,000.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a good point. I didn't think of it that way. That's true. No, I'm just kidding, of course. Did you enjoy the experience? What grade would you give the experience overall, Justin?
I wish the video quality was better, but there's nothing I could have done about it.
That's kind of funnier that way.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, we don't want it to be clean. That's not how.
Well, I heard you saying like if it goes perfect, I'm upset.
Of course.
To someone at Shoppers.
Well, what's perfect even? You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. So in the middle of all the madness during the Tim thing, like it's all going on. He's screaming. Justin's driving around. They're trying to pick up that prostitute at Dunkin' Donuts. I'm trying to call him while this is all going on. Like in the middle of the night, call, and of course I get Justin's absurd phone message. I'm like,
Do not disturb.
Yeah, no, but it's his childhood, that 8-year-old voice.
Oh, it's Justin. Please leave a message.
The whole thing gets even another layer of crazy. I'm like, what am I doing? I just go to bed, let these guys figure it out.
Oh, and it started. I called him too because people were messaging me like, "Can you call Justin and tell him there's no sound?"
What was that, Justin? Let me hear that again.
Hi, it's Justin. Please leave a message at the state side.
God, with that, if you could talk to that boy, the things you would tell him.
Run.
How old was it? 13.
13 there?
Yep.
You sound like you're like 6 or 7.
It was just before my voice changed.
Before puberty, basically?
Before we got these pipes.
Yeah, Jesus. Well, BetterHelp. We should probably talk about that now if we're going to at any point.
Sure.
Your mind's the most important thing you've got. It really is. Time to invest time and care into keeping it healthy. That's where BetterHelp online therapy comes through. I've used it. Other people should use it as well. It's the most important thing there is. You cannot take your mental health seriously enough. That is definitely true. Video, phone, even live chat sessions are available on BetterHelp. If you want to see one on camera, you don't have to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy. And as I always say, I think one of the best perks is you can get somebody right now. If you go right now, you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/Kirk10. It's BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. Thanks to BetterHelp and Tommy John and Milton's. I think we had
Game Time.
Game Time at the beginning of the week, correct? Yes, we thank them for joining us as well. Anything else, boys?
Did Tim and McFussDaddy leave?
No,
I haven't heard from them.
They're here. They're here.
Oh, okay.
They're here. McFussDaddy, any final thoughts for the Minifans out there? You've become kind of a cult favorite. In a lot of ways, people think you're now. If people always like in their mind say, "Oh, if Kirk died tomorrow," it's almost like Mike is like Leno and McFussDaddy's Letterman.
Oh, interesting. We'll be battling it out.
I want to see a battle now for this chair. Let's say right now, McFussDaddy gets the job if I die.
Okay.
It will become the McFussDaddy.
And that'll cause a rip. We like each other now, much like those two did.
Oh, I mean, you started. Well, it's like you and Clemmer. You started hating each other. Then you liked each other. Right. And now you hate Clemmer, but you won't admit it. You've done the full 180 on
No, I don't hate him at all.
Well,
but I have been annoyed by some of this.
You're disgusted by what he's become.
Yeah, when I see him flirting with Tommy Smokes and KFC, I don't love it. But
it's a lot. I did see Francis was on Dave's show.
He was.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
I wonder if he'll be coming back.
It sounds like he might.
By the way, Penn earnings came out today. Who did Portnoy molest?
Well, how bad was
that's
it?
usually the schedule.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
That's a flip right there.
No, the last two earnings calls. That's
true.
when those articles have
Yeah,
dropped.
Where's Business Insider?
Yeah, come on, they're slacking.
Get to work. But he was saying that he'd come back, and then Dave was like, "Yeah, it's been 3 years."
Yeah.
Which
shows you how much people really care. It's like, okay, so you just had to suspend him for 3 years?
Well, their argument was, Dave's point was, it's a story that's never mentioned now when they do the whole thing.
Right.
And Francis wouldn't really say it, but I think his point was, well, like, let's just say you kept me and it would just be another thing in the story. Like,
Right.
Who cares?
That was an overreaction, I think. And it was
I think
probably...
we said at the time.
Didn't we determine that it was kind of around when the Penn stuff started? Like they were
had asked
negotiating
about that.
with
They
them?
weren't sure. Dave was not sure, neither was Francis. But, I mean, it wasn't far off from that because we had Francis on.
Right.
And I think that was in Framingham.
That was
right?
like your first month for sure.
Yeah, because he said he'd been gone for 3 years. I've been here for 3 years.
Right.
So, and we were, So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I like him. I hope he comes back. I'm sorry, but it's a long way of getting in the way of McFussDaddy. Please.
Oh, yeah.
Anything you want to say out there to the men, the fans, or anybody as we say goodbye?
McFussDaddy's final thoughts.
Yeah.
Boy,
he's good, isn't he, Mike? You're fucked if you try to battle with this guy.
I like him.
No, so do I.
He's got a southern charm to him.
He's a nice, laid back. He doesn't. If you look at him, he doesn't look like he's from Georgia. He looks like he's from like I don't know. He looks like a northeast look to him.
Oh well, he certainly sounds Georgia.
No, you're born and raised in Georgia, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Which are you a huge fan of Georgia sports or?
No, I'm not a Georgia sports fan at all. So I'm a Patriots fan and a Yankees fan.
Wow. I think you mentioned this to me
boy,
before.
go Yanks.
Yeah,
Did
you see? You've been to Gillette before?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't that exciting to see it.
Yeah. No, it's always exciting to see.
Sure. No, I understand. Yeah, it's incredible. What a beautiful piece of land it is. To get to go on Route 1. It's one of God's great places. Anything else, McFussDaddy?
No, just check out Why Are You Laughing? It's pretty good.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
What?
He's promoting Why Are You Laughing?
Why is Rico Bosco calling me? Do you have Rico's number?
Rico.
He has my number.
Well, call him.
Oh, this is live, right? Maybe he has a gripe with something.
He might. You got his number?
Yep. Calling him.
He calls me.
You've reached the voicemail box.
Call him back. Call him back.
I enjoyed your correspondence via text the other day.
With Rico?
Where he said something and you had to clarify it.
What was it?
I forget. It was something. He said, like, this guy doesn't have a face or something. You're like, doesn't have a face?
Oh, I didn't understand it.
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
Hello?
Hello?
It's Culline's music teacher. I got real horned up on the drive-in. I had some ideas. Davey, I want you to shove my face in your pancakes and ram it in my ass.
She's not here. She's not here today. He's not here today, teacher. What is going on?
You can I know he's not there because he's ramming it in my ass.
I'm sorry, teacher. I'm sorry.
Oh, you called just for that, so we would be part of it.
So I should speak to you right now. Colleen's a music teacher. Dave's with you right now, you're saying?
Oh, yeah. He can handle it. He can handle it. Then I'm going to take him, if he's a good boy, around the corner to the fucking massage parlor, and he's going to finish. He can handle it. And then
he can handle it. He can handle it. We got it. We got it.
Yeah, I didn't know if you picked up on that one.
No, we got you.
Thank you for driving it home.
You got the blind, deaf, and slow working with you.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Yeah, and then we're going to take a... Then if he's still up for it, we'll go back to his house, and Kathy can have some unlimited mimosas, and I'll take it in the mouth.
Well, that seems like a very busy day.
And then, to finish things up, we'll take a drive down through the South to some of his museums to see where he loves all that history of separation and racism. He's a waspy fuck. He's a waspy fuck.
Yes.
Everybody have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Okay, Davey. Okay, Davey. Okay, you can handle it, Davey.
Thank you very much.
It's Dave's teacher, yes. So to confirm, he's not at the wedding, it seems like.
No, it reminded me of the old Stern days. That woman Marianne from Brooklyn used to call when I would listen to
That did, yes. They do sound similar, those two.
Wow, it's interesting. That was Dave's music teacher. So was not your mom a substitute teacher at all that was doing that today?
I guess not.
Did she do a lot of substitute teaching?
Yeah, she taught at my school, middle and high school.
Was that weird for you or no?
Yes.
I would not want any part
it
of
was,
that.
It was like...
He almost got his ass kicked for it.
Well, I'm just saying in general you don't want
It was weird because people would be like, oh, I love your mom. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm trying to fuck
Not
you.
everybody, it sounds like.
Yeah. Some people are like, I hate your mom.
She seems very nice when I met her.
Oh,
ruined my life.
She's the best.
What'd she do to this guy?
She was just a substitute Spanish. I don't know. He probably did, turned in a project late. She 10 points off.
Wow. That's a lot of power for a substitute teacher.
10 points. Yeah, Jesus.
Jeez, it's unbelievable. Tim Ridgolds, anything you'd like to say? I'm going to see you on Sunday, correct?
Yeah. When you do die, I fully support Fussell to take over the reins. He's a great guy.
Well, thank God.
We're inextricably linked.
It's a big endorsement for me not to have.
He's
That's
watched
huge.
me
That's
pee
tough one to lose.
into a bottle onto myself. He's a good guy. So
he seems like a nice guy. And thank you, Tim. Great fan. And I mean,
the best Tim.
Considering I didn't even know he was going to be part of this yesterday, but he said to me Tim was going to survive. Tim was even the first. He finished second among Tims.
That was fucking light work. That was light work. It's 12 hours in a car. Come
and
on,
Tim didn't even want to participate.
Sounds like a dare, Justin.
He went down there as like a backup.
Right. Yeah, he was just there to help out. That's
Yeah.
a good fan. What's that? Do you take that personally, Justin?
I do a little bit. Next time, it's not going to be fun.
Justin Trudeau's code for life.
Not going to be fun.
BlindMike.net. What you got? Anything else the rest of the week or no?
Yes, we had a fun live stream yesterday. Believe it or not, it was actually
sure.
good. Craig was actually good. He was good yesterday. I thought. If you don't believe me, go check it out. I dare you.
Do you think Craig did Craig have a little hop in the step? Did he feel like he produced Kirk and Callahan? Was that?
It's literally exactly what he said.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did he
said,
really?
He said it felt like the first Kirk and Callahan reunion.
Do you feel like he was somehow responsible for this?
He said, "Boy, I'm finally Chris Curtis. Give me an intern."
All right, we're back next week with Cullinane. Monday, he'll be back from his wedding, we think. It's a good point, though.
Or whatever he was just doing.
Right, rehearsal on Thursday for... Today's Thursday, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So he went up Wednesday for a Thursday rehearsal for a Friday wedding?
Saturday wedding.
So what's going on today?
He said big family stuff, which doesn't sound vague at all.
Typical Cullinane. But we'll be in the great state of Maine Sunday, Justin.
That's right.
Saturday practice round, Sunday tournament. I'll be there with Ryan Minihane. Doing my best. I don't know. We'll see. I'm nervous. I'm nervous about playing here. But I like the course. I like the people. So we'll be up there. If Minute fans want to come and support us, Tim will be playing. I'll be playing. Ryan will be playing. So is TJ playing?
Yep.
TJ's playing. So there you go.
All the big names.
Yeah, and a bunch of pros. Like there's like a legitimate, I'm not gonna say it's the biggest sporting event in the world, but probably top 2 or 3.
Sure. Certainly this weekend. Yeah, what else is going on?
That's true. You got athletes from all over the place. So we'll be there. We'll recap that Monday and much more. Make sure you go to what's the name of the place again? McFussDaddy, the pizza place.
Johnny's Pizza and Subs.
Johnny's Pizza. If I said so, how much is number one?
I think it's $6.49.
That's not bad, Mike.
It's right in the wheelhouse. I think we said $6 to $7.
Those are 2 big slices.
2 big slices and a nice cold Coke.
That sounds pretty good. I guess it does sound pretty good.
I'm in. I'll head down with you today.
What time are you home tonight, McFussDaddy?
Sometime around 9, hopefully earlier.
I would say you'd probably prefer the flight to be earlier rather than later.
Don't forget he's got that big stop in Philly.
That's true. You think I forget that?
Yeah.
How's the lima bean situation at that airport? Do we know, Mike, or no?
Everyone evacuate. Get the lima beans out of here. McFussDaddy's coming through.
Tortured by lima beans. Justin, very well. Justin, you did a good job.
Oh, I appreciate it.
How does that feel,
I don't think
buddy?
he fucked us up at all, did he, Mike, or no?
I don't think so.
Because somebody tweeted at me, the Big Blind Mike account, said that Justin fucked something up right from the start, but I think they were talking about the quality of the...
No, that was Mike. Was that not Mike?
No, no.
Oh, that was Big One? Oh,
Yeah, I had the same thing. I thought it was Mike. It was not. What was... I think the fuck up was just the quality of the...
I plugged into my car and it wasn't catching audio for like a minute or 2.
And that was it, right?
I think so. And then, just the quality.
Yeah, that's a funny way. If that's what you're hung up on, that's a funny way to start.
I assume
But people were split 50-50. Some people were like, Kirk is going to fucking destroy Justin.
For what? For that?
No, just for doing a shitty job. People were saying it's like the worst content KMS has ever put out. And I was like, it's not supposed to be good content. It's supposed to be tough on these guys.
If you're watching at 1 in the morning,
I don't want that defense, Justin, either, though. It's not supposed to be good content. It's not a great defense.
Okay.
Don't fuck up. You're ahead here. Don't fuck this up.
Okay.
Please don't fuck this up.
that was the wrong way of saying it. But what
I know he's trying this. It's supposed to be sloppy.
Yes, if you're up at 1 in the morning watching 3 men or 4 men drive around in a car and you're looking for, The Godfather,
right?
You came to the wrong place.
Let me just say this. I just saw this guy. I don't know who he is. Ryan Butler. Mutt retweeted him 16 minutes ago. Massachusetts regulators have no firm timeline for its online sports betting launch. They caution it'll take some time before sports books can go live. This isn't going to happen overnight, they said during a meeting today. So this will take forever.
We'll tell Bertrand and Mutt to start pushing moving the needle here.
Does Vin Scully talk to you in your head like he talks to Don Orsillo or no?
Sometimes.
Does he?
Yeah.
Does he tell you to take jobs and do things or?
No, obviously not. I would have listened to him.
That's a good point. All right, so go to blindmike.net. Do that.
Yes, thank you.
Are you doing a wrap-up show today, Justin?
Yeah, I'll do one.
Oh, boy. See, Mike, that's dedication right there.
He sounds so excited.
Seems like he really wants to do it.
Fine.
I'll do it.
Fine.
Okay. But then you're off till, are you going up Sunday morning to Maine?
I'm planning on it.
Are you not going or no?
No, I'm planning on going up Sunday morning. I might go, get a hotel Saturday night.
Sure. Well, charge it. Just send the receipts.
You guys should
Make
bunk
sure you do.
together.
No, he can swing by the house if he'd like. That'd be great to have Justin there. Yeah. All right. That's it. So Sunday, I'm sure we'll be doing some sort of communication with you idiots.
Do you want to record Sunday?
No, I don't think so. No, I think we'll do Monday. Okay. Yeah.